But I'll go Tyler Conklin. I'll say they actually involve the tight end a little bit more. I know we missed this chat, just too much flying around, but I think it was Johnny who asked it anyway. Why the Jets didn't use the tight ends in week 1. And I don't know. I think Tyler Conklin would be very good to utilize in this offense as a pass catcher.
I mean, I believe the reason they gave, like, we had the ball 20% of the time. We only ran 49 plays. Situation doesn't sometimes call for it. The only problem with that is my argument to that is bullshit. Why did you go run, pass 4 series in a row? Like, why didn't you on second down go with the 12 package and throw to Conklin instead of running the ball for the 15th time when they clearly had us dialed and it wasn't working? Like, why didn't you slide Conklin out and try something different? So as much as they say, I know a lot of it was situational because we didn't run a lot of plays, but at the same time, there's no excuse for how come on 2nd and 9 or 2nd and 8, you just let it be 3rd and 6. Like, you just played this, you did the same thing over and over again, and that's what gave us that middle of the game slump, the 2nd and 3rd quarter. That's what blew up on us, is that we were just run, pass. And it's the most uncreative, uninventive crap. And that's why, and that was the situation where you could have used Conklin or you could have used 𝐒𝐿𝐽, and if you had plays written up for him, something other than just running into their wall, because that's what they put up against us, a wall.
While you were talking, I was looking for this screen cap because Joe Caparoso tweeted it out. I like him, his coverage. Follow him at Badlands and Turn on the Jets. Look at this formation. We talked about this earlier, but this is the 3rd and 1. Rodgers in the shotgun.
Unbelievable.
Conklin next to him. Breece Hall behind him. And Allen Lazard in motion. What do you think they're doing there? That could not be an any more scripted A-gap run.
Right.
If you tried.
Right.
Everyone in the world knows that ball's going to Breece Hall.
I know. And the fact we knew it was, and then what made it worse is they did. That was what the worst part of it was. I was like, can you imagine if they did this crazy play fake where he pulled the ball out of his gut, out of Breece Hall's gut, turns around, the 2 receivers, one guy, the tight end takes off, and all of a sudden we're completing some well-designed pass, like right for the first down. How incredible that would have been. And it was like, but yet deep down, he showed run to Breece Hall, and they actually did it. And look at the game situation. We needed 2 touchdowns. We were running out of time. So you ran a play that you knew was going to cost us a minute. Do you really want to get 1 yard, get the first down, and cost us a full minute? I mean, it's pretty much a minute. You can't give up that in this part of the game. If you're serious about trying to win the game, you have to pass it, and you have to give the receiver an opportunity to get out of bounds. You have to.
Yeah, that was one of more of their shocking play calls. I was watching at home, and Taylor she's a Jets fan. Her dad's a huge Jet fan, but she's asked a lot of questions during the game, and like I give her commentary kind of on like things that are happening. So because she genuinely wants to learn and know more about football. So when this formation came out, I go, oh my God. I'm like, they're gonna run the ball with Breece Hall. And she goes, how do you know? And like, but this is all happening in the seconds before the snap. I said, they have their tight end lined up next to Aaron Rodgers, and they sent Allen Lazard, their big run blocking wide receiver, in motion. I said, they are running it left, right behind the left guard. And what do you know? They did exactly that. If me, a fool at home watching Monday Night Football, drinking bourbon and choking down chicken wings can point that out, then I think the San Francisco 49ers know it.
Yeah. And the fact that we all called it out. Green Bean called out Frankie because we were there with Frankie. So you knew that wasn't getting by Frankie because he calls out every alignment as it's happening. And Frankie was like, are you kidding me? We're running into Breece Hall. Like Frankie literally said it before the ball was snapped. He said, oh my God, we're running into Breece Hall. And we're letting them know that we're running into Breece Hall. We're telling them we're running into Breece Hall. I mean, it's crazy. It's almost like Saleh went up to him and said, you're my old coach. You're like a big brother to me. You're my best friend. You know what? We got an easy schedule after this, so I'm going to just give you the game. That's what it felt like. We're going to just give you the game.
Yeah. We tried. But also not the time obviously plays a factor, but that would have been one of the circumstances where, like, I don't know, maybe I'm putting Olu in the game as the 3rd tight end, and I have Braylon Allen in the backfield that's going to get me the yard other than Breece Hall. Like, do you have to ram Breece Hall into the line of scrimmage 20 times when he clearly doesn't have it? I don't know. It was just strange.
And why wasn't it Allen at that point? And how much? And even for the argument of Allen obviously is giant back, powerful back. And how much do you want to beat up Breece Hall game one anyway? Didn't we get Allen and didn't we get Isaiah Davis? Didn't we draft 2 running backs for the purpose of not having Allen have to take all of the beating on a game where he's taking the beating? If you're going to run such a stupid play, at least do it with a guy who's fresh, who's super powerful and strong, who's got much more power, much more strength and size, and let him be the one to do it.
What's up, guys? Matt O'Leary from Talkin' Jets. If you liked that video, please make sure to subscribe and follow for more New York Jets content.